So this is my 2020 A90 Supra. You know, the base car starting off, you're talking like around 350 horse. When I was so excited to get to 500 horse, I was like, oh my God, I can do so much more on the track with that kind of power. Now the next step, change the turbo kit. Now we're gonna shoot for 800 horse. This car's gonna be crazy. So what you're gonna see is you're gonna see us head over to YD. They got their new facility, which is nice. Hopefully we'll see some eye candy there. We're gonna head over to Mosport, one of the best tracks around. And then from there, we're gonna work with one of the, the premium turbo kits that are out there, AMS. When you're going to like 700, 800, 900 horsepower, the problem, the weak link is the transmission. They like 5 to 550 horse in torque. After that, they start to slip. You start having problems with them. The motors are good. It's just the tranny problem. Why YD? I've known Matt for over 10 years. He's a great guy, knows his shit, knows his car stuff. When we had to do the train, he was the first guy I called. Okay, so we got Supra in the back. They finished up the transmission last night. That's all ready to go. Biggs is gonna get it in, so let's go give him a hand. We got Biggs. He's gonna actually be the guy that took our tranny out, put it back in. I trust Biggs. He also has a Supra like mine. And whenever I get to like certain situations, like what would you do here? I'll call him every now and again. Not only can the guy wrench on cars, but you gotta see this guy on a track. The guy's an animal. He's an outright animal. Okay, so after we got back from YD, we had to put some mileage on the car, make sure the tranny was coming in, because you're supposed to really kind of bring it in, break it in slowly, versus just bring the power on, it'll last a lot longer. So we did that for a bit, then we switched it back to E85, and then we headed over to Mosport, which is a really fast track, one of my favorites. The bonus to using this car is the brand name that we own, Track One, that we do a lot of development parts for, a lot of suspension components. Sometimes it's better for us to go out there and do some testing on our own. Hey guys, we're here at Mosport. We just got the car back from YD a couple weeks ago. We took it to the shop. We added a bunch of aero to it. This is aero that we previously had on the car before. We got all the groundworks for the aero was from Varis, including their spoiler. Evasive Motorsports gave us a couple panels for the car. They look real nice. I really like them. And yeah, we're just gonna start rolling into the power today. Again, we're not running the big turbo yet that AMS has sent us. We're just running our regular turbo. This will be the first time that I've had the car with the aero. So I think the fastest I've been is a flat 130. So I'm hoping to go 129s with the aero. The car should be a little more stable. And I know there was a huge difference when I took the aero off the car. Once we get the AMS turbo kit, which Rob's just eager to do that with me soon, we'll get back to the shop, hook that up. AMS is gonna do a tune for us on the car, and then we'll come back to the track and see the difference. One thing, getting back now and breaking in the train again slowly on the track. I did that earlier today. By the time I got out, a second outing, third outing, I started getting more into it, and I felt the transmission was good. The car felt different, which is weird. I shouldn't expect anything from the transmission, but I actually did. There was a difference in the transmission, which to me was odd, but I know that the car just, all of a sudden, if anything, it's only gonna get lazier over time with the turbo getting tired, the motor getting tired, and I felt like it had a little more go-go juice in it. So I'm gonna say that I got a little more power out of the training. So not pushing the car too much, but you know, far enough. I'm going into corners a lot faster now. So getting used to it is a little different, but I was able to, without trying, knock a full second off from my best time before. And the aero does make you slower, but does make you faster in corners. So right now I'm feeling pretty good. I can't wait to get the AMS turbo kit on it. We're gonna head back to the shop. Rob's gonna help us out and we'll start taking it apart. As you know, we got back from Mosport. It was very successful. This car has a 500 torque tune on it right now. Pulls very good, runs very good. AMS tuned it for us. We just did the training on it, which you know. Now we're gonna put the AMS turbo kit on it. So we're not sure how much we're gonna tune the car up to, but let's get the turbo on there and go from there. Okay, let's see what AMS sent us.
Oh, there's a lot of shit,
Two-port manifold.
Beautiful. Well, that's the smallest manifold I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, some silicone, lots of silicone. Additional parts inside, downpipe.
That's almost the same downpipe that's on the car.
Pretty much the same size too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm guessing that's the turbo. The box with nothing on it. It's a Garrett.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And you can make 1,000 out of this.
So we're gonna start up in the front here. We're gonna take the additional bar that we put in the front. We're gonna take the air box out, MAF sensor, we're gonna unplug that, which gets reused again after. Just open it up, have a little more light in here. We're not using the box anymore, so that'll be good. That's really it.
Wow. What? Oh, you melted it.
Nice.
You were giving her, right?
Oh yeah. Last time around, when we put the aero back on, we had a titanium exhaust. I'm not gonna tell you who made it, but it fit like balls. It really fit like shit. When I went to put on my diffuser, it would not fit. So I said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna rip it off. So what I did with some scrap pipe I had, I made a dump down tube for it. Okay, this is a good idea and a bad idea. Let me show you where the bad idea is. So right here, as we lifted, this is the first time I noticed it, with all the heat and the exhaust that was coming out, it burnt the back end here, which is not good, very dangerous. Continued burning here, all the way to the back here. Well, what's underneath here is our fuel tank. So thank God we didn't spend too much more time on the track because we would have had a bigger issue there. That's downpipe, that's everything, right?
Listen, I'm a machine, okay?
Put 2 sensor tool right on there, little tip. I like to always put a set of vice grips on there. It just keeps it from stripping apart, right? Because what will happen is when you crack it loose, what have we done so far? Right now, we're just disconnecting all the coolant lines, oil lines, which is feed, return, that's it.
I think he's gonna get a shower, watch, film this.
Another thing that we did is I didn't want to take the coolant out of the system. I thought, you know what, we should be able to do it and we'll lose a little bit of coolant, we'll top it up. So knowing that, I figured, Rob will get a little wet, so it should be okay.
Oh, it's in the eye.
It's okay, I had it,
No,
I had it running right down here.
Get a plug. Ah, it's going down the arm, Ken. Yo, it's not funny. That one was loose.
We got 60.
So where electric ratchet would be nice.
Rob likes electric tools, especially rubber ones that vibrate a lot.
Like it. Okay.
You grab that because I got a coolant line here that's grabbing me. You got it?
Yeah.
Sounds weird, man. Where are you going? Hang on. Okay. No problem.
If this thing over boosts or blows up, that's John. I'm not doing the wastegate.
Okay, so when you start adding a lot of boost to your Supra, commonly everybody changes charge pipes. There's a bunch of different charge pipes. The way they make them, they have to make them this way so they fit on the stock turbo, would be the outlet, so it sees the most boost. So this guy goes like this. You heard a click, so it's basically on, it clicks. But what happens is boost in, boost out, boost in, these can release. So I had this happen to me at the track, biggest pain in the ass, because it's all the way down on the bottom of where the turbo sits. So what I made is I made a clamp. Basically how the clamp works is it goes around here. I put a groove inside it. When I install it, I put it like this over top. So it captures the whole clamp. When you tighten this thing up, it holds the clamp in place. The clamp cannot release at that point. So you still use the stock clamp that you use for the kit. What we do is with our worm gear clamp, it goes over top of the stock clamp and it keeps it from opening up.
We're just bolting on the manifold right now, snugging them up, and then we'll do a sequence of like
Sequence.
putting it down pretty nice. You don't want to just tighten every single one. You want to squish it down nicely, right?
Okay, we've got the manifold in, the turbo's in. We mounted the turbo loosely on the bench so we can move it around, helps us get the studs on. That's all done. Again, the turbo is still loose. We're working on all the lines, which most of them are done. AMS has some good installation instructions. Watch them. Setting up the wastegate was a bit of a pain in the ass, but they, again, give you really good instructions. So use their instructions. That's it really. We're just playing right now with everything else that we need to work on. He's tight, but
That might be my skin. Hold on.
Hang on.
He gave us one donut each and walked away. What a tease.
We made intercooler piping because our pipe that we had, so we had an AMS pipe in there before. We removed the AMS pipe because I needed the meth injection on it. So we made some pipes because we are track one and we have intercooler piping and we have silicone and we have everything. So we made it happen.
That's it. That's how the poor man made turbo pipes back in the day. It's actually not. We would take a wire dimpler and dimple it all the way around. Turbo's on, installed. We had to make a custom lower charge pipe.
It's funny how he says we, but I did all the work. Go on.
That's
Lube.
Yeah, just
Bend over.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Down pipe is on, oil lines are on, coolant lines are on. It's pretty much just the intake side of it, like mass airflow sensor, couple vacuum lines.
Okay, so this morning we positioned the turbo. We had to install the downpipe to get the turbo positioned perfectly to match the stock bracket. Pretty big, eh? You're almost there. Once that was all done, we finished tightening up all of our lines. We made all the hoses that we had to make for the turbo kit also. Vacuum hoses and stuff like that. We just finished those up. It goes in easier if you look at it.
Yeah.
Put some spin on it.
Yeah, to put something on it.
Talk nice to it, Rob.
See? Way.
More better?
Mucho better. See what happens when I get on the design team? Look at this.
More better?
Look at this. Oh, you have no idea, except
Hey, look,
who
that's
put that
good.
there?
What's that?
That's fucking ugly.
Intake is on. Yesterday we made the intake pipes for it. We had those on. And the last thing we're gonna do now is put a couple nuts on the bracket for the down pipe, and then we're gonna fire it up.
Okay.
The startup was uneventful. We fired the car up, everything was fine. We had no leaks, everything was good. So now that we're done, we're gonna do some baseline pulls with the car. We're gonna send that information over to AMS, let them review it. They're probably gonna change the file, send it back to us. We'll do a couple more road tests with it, make sure everything's okay. And then from there, as long as it's good, we're headed to the dyno. You know, for years, people come here and they see the atmosphere, they see the way we are. I'm a funny guy, I like to always joke around, as you'll see in the video. We will probably do more of these. We enjoy doing them. Zach does all of our video and editing. He's really good. And Rob enjoys doing it. We always work together. So I figure you're probably gonna see us doing more of these, but for us to continue doing them, if you like and subscribe, that'll help a lot.